I start my first full-time job out of college in a couple weeks. My youngest sibling starts college on the same day. But we had one more camping trip in us before I moved 13 hours away. We were going to the Rockies. Back in 2011, it was the first national park we ever visited as a family. So it was fitting that we were coming back to where that tradition all started. On day one, we had to drive 14 hours to the hotel in Loveland. But 13 and a half hours in, right as we were finally about to stop for dinner in Greeley, every single light on the dashboard lit up. Then we started to smell smoke. Typically, when driving, I like to feel confident that nothing is going to explode in the car, so this was a pretty inconvenient blow. We hadn't eaten food since breakfast, and we were already exhausted from the full day of driving. Plus, we had to deal with the irony of being stuck right next to an auto repair shop that had closed for the night. In fact, all of the local auto shops were closed, and we didn't even know whether we would be able to safely drive this car again. This truly had the potential to be a trip ruiner. There was a taco truck just a short walk away, so we did take care of our sustenance concerns. And unbelievably, luck was on our side, and it took the form of a young man named Adrian, who stopped to help us out, diagnosed the problem as a fried alternator, and said I could probably fix that. Somehow we had ran into someone who works on motorcycles as a hobby and had once successfully replaced an alternator in one. He did make sure we knew he was not a professional, but he immediately got to work on removing the faulty alternator, and we kind of just stood around. After 4 hours of working to remove the alternator, putting the new one in and finally jump-starting the battery, Adrian had completely saved our trip. Just a random kid, couldn't have been older than me. And when my dad asked him how much we owe him, he went like $20, which just obviously was absurd. He should have done it for free.
All black truck, that mean it's time to put in work. I ain't got no crib, but you got a Louis purse. Baby, I'm kinda confused, can you tell me how that work? She don't want no juice, she wants tequila and some perks. Could be worse, ayy, one phone call and I can get you off this earth, ayy. Bills on my neck, know exactly what this worth.
Our first day in the Rockies was off to a smoother start. We stopped at a Starbucks in Estes Park so my dad could get his birthday drink, headed toward the campground.
Thank you, Dawson.
And set up our spot.
What's in the way, isn't it?
But things don't stay good for long. This was when I started to feel sick. Sadly, this is my reputation now. As if my body was not weak enough. I request you ignore my breathing behind the camera for the remainder of the video if you can. But check out this view. The next day we were preparing for a hike. For the first hike of the trip, this was not too bad.
Phones don't capture it at all. No. This just sort of looks like a...
Certainly not.
No, so maybe I should put it away.
The first one we ate, we just...
The camera does not do justice how scary this sitting position was. Like he slips and he is dead, I think. But we all made it alive to the pinnacle of the hike. This gorgeous turquoise lake. What a treat. We spent the rest of the day wandering around and listening to the wind and rushing water. Not too shabby a Saturday afternoon, if you ask me. This one's for all the haters out there that have been saying that the Rocky Mountains don't have any good views.
Read that.
I need to read something?
Homework.
This is what I was trying to document. Tundra? I guess we're in tundra territory. Well, I got nothing left to film.
Out at this high elevation, we seemingly encountered some sort of marmot.
Oh, some sort of marmot. I don't know.
Just like grass and rocks.
The pinnacle of natural beauty in the UK. It almost feels liminal. Wow. There's a risk taker.
Sell that one.
My goal by the end of this trip is to figure out what that thing is. Some sort of small bear. This beaver is lost.
Yeah, or like a grass squirrel right there, really close. See that?
Oh.
It's really small.
Oh, wow. Look at that thing.
This was going to be the night that we didn't sleep in a tent, and I was looking forward to that. We headed to Estes Park again to revel in the comfort of the indoors for a day. This place was really nice, and we had the big Thompson River right in our backyard. For dinner, we went to a local spot the Washington Post designated as the #1 New York-style pizza in Colorado. And I gotta say, it was definitely the best New York-style pizza in Colorado I've ever had. I would have stayed and hung out around the fire, but the NBA Summer League Championship game was on, and you know where my priorities lie. Shout out to Conca Nipple. On the way out, Beckham seemed to poke fun at my introspective narrated video content.
Yeah, I think the one.
Put a sick monologue behind that one.
Not the entrance.
This one right here?
There
to the next thing.
kind of thing.
No.
This is just bigger.
It's like a basketball.
Basketball playing.
Basketball.
Gift shop trinkets are really a beautiful thing. And you already know that we had to see how our old pal Zoltar was doing.
You may have heard this, but Zoltar is here to tell you you can believe it. Age is simply a matter of mind. If you don't mind, then my friend, it doesn't matter. So go.
What?
You want one of your own? I'll give
Not
you
really,
one.
I feel like...
Pushing sesame.
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom.
Oh, goodness. Oh. This seems different from what he said.
We came back, set up our second and final campsite, and called it a day. You rejoin us the following morning for my favorite hike of the trip.
Super cool though.
I need you out on that dam.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Well, I'm prepared for that.
I've been parting ways with all the feelings of staying in place.
Where are we? Guys, it's starting to rain. Guys, we better get going. It's starting to rain. It has truly begun to rain. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's raining now. Oh, golly. Hello, folks. We're having fun. It's good? Oh my God, what's that guy? Oh! This is pretty cool, this nature stuff, huh? I believe the rain has largely stopped. Guys, what kind of grass is this? Dang, I've seen probably 5 animals all trip. Not counting bugs, then 100,000.
It was our very last night of the trip, and though we had already had a great time, we were a little disappointed about the lack of wildlife compared to previous trips. But as the sun began to set, and the sounds of a wailing child post-wipeout rung through the air,
The kid is terrified of the moose.
This is good. It's gonna pick up on the video too.
and on that note, that high-pitched note, our last day in Colorado was over. These trips were part of my childhood. Every summer we would go camping somewhere as a family. But I got a full-time job in Georgia, and my siblings are all in college now. This might have been the last one we're all together for. I've moved away from home before. I went to college 5.5 hours away, but this is the start of my actual career. There's no summer vacation here, and I'm further than I've ever been before. The thing is, I've been ready to move away. One thing I learned from college is that no matter where you go, how different your life might feel, you're still living the same life that you always have been. Every person you've met, every place you've been, every thought you've had, those all still happened. And I'm still the same person, no matter how much I evolved through it. I'm not intimidated by leaving in the same way that I was after high school. It's just that this chapter is over now.